Nature, shapeshifter, gold grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set, wait.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Broncos take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. To throw is Nix. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
Captain. Chill. Bombers.
Nix from the gun on third down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Broncos.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. He's got room at the 30. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. complete. Bryce Ford Wheaton. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 30-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
On play action, it is Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Dart's gonna throw it again. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. To return, it's Mims. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a second.
They'll go play action with Hicks. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
The throw here is complete, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Hicks. That's complete to Watkins. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good for the Denver Broncos.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. And his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out on top, 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Almost set. Olay, olay, olay. Oh, captain.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Almost set. Joe.
That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants first down. The play fake. Here's Dart. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Okay, ready?
Neighbors in motion. To the air on second down. Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It is third and long. Shotgun. It's Dart. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scalaboo coming out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
For the Giants field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make a habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Olay. Ready. Right even. Olay. Captain.
Nick snap on first and 10. To the right side here. Pass is caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 41 yards.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right even.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And some good blocking. Springing over. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's It's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
To throw is Nix. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Walker. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal. Nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that long cross, setting up second and goal. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Ready. Ready. Away, away, away. Captain, 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 captain. Joe.
Throw it. Nix. That one taken in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown Denver. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos move out to a 21-3 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Gunn. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big play for the Giants. 55 yards on the game.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Oh, I said. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Nix to throw. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. There's a handoff to Scatterboot. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down. Giants.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On 1st down, Dart throw, left side, that's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. On the zone read, it's a give to Scatterboo. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And will set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll run with Scatterboo. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. Doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, New York.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
To kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
stop.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. That one is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and inches. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. There's that man again. Another catch.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Nix got to throw it here on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Captain. Ready. Bombers.
2nd down. Nix. Into the hands of Watkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play on control.
Away. Oh my son. Ready. Go. Away. Joe. Captain.
Now Nix going to look to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to be caught.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. Here is 1st and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing again, Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Clark going to throw it again. Complete to Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. To the air once more is Dart. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again goes Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No street. 79 Broncos. 7 Cardinals, 7 Cardinals. Back to 60.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. We'll get this into the hands of Nabel. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
Gotta have it, 4th and 4.
Nike, 18. 18 Randall, 18 Randall. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. Second down, goal to go.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, and it's Dart. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And this is going to be a touchdown.
We finally caught the ball! Thank you!
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
So, not home yet. Still a...
No! I hate this game! Oh, I hate this game! I hate it! I hate it! I just can't win. I'm never allowed to win. Oh, I'm never allowed to win.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down on the return, and that does it. We are done with regulation and off to OT. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. On the return, here comes Gibson. She'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Captain.
Now a 1st throw here in overtime. He's going to keep it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Bombers.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Captain. Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers with a gain of 8 yards.
A gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take them down for a loss.
Bombers.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Motion man is Hyatt. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
On 1st down, it's Scatterby. And he's going to be taken down, and that's going to do it. No time left. This game is going to end in a tie. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good. On target from
Man, GG's, George. That was a classic, bro.
Win here for the Giants. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime.